For Ultimate Team Coins, check out GameGoldTrader.com. Their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service. And if you use the discount code NEPO at checkout, you get a discount on your coins. They also offer PSN, MSP, and other game gold as well. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the best team in FIFA. Oh yeah. So guys, last night, or actually as I'm recording this it was last night, but as you're watching this it was probably like 3 nights ago, I was streaming. I was opening some packs. You will see that wait, will you see that before or after you see this? You will see that I'm gonna have to do it the other way around. You're gonna see that before this, but I'm recording this before, I don't know, fucking, I was streaming some packs, right, basically. And if you want to check out my stream, it's twitch.com/NepentheZ. I'm gonna start streaming a lot more. We had a lot of fun. It was a good time. And you would have seen what happened. Basically, I packed Arsenal version of Alexis Sanchez, so I built a team around him with your guys' help in the stream. So this is like our team, and this is the team. Bang! So there we go. If you guys could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome. We have got up front Miroslav Klose and Alexis Sanchez, the Arsenal version. We've got Theo Walcott, Torre, Vidal, and Lulic at left mid. He's very important to this team, is Lulic. You don't understand. We've got Armero, Chiellini, Company, Richards, and Buffon in defense. Now, what I love about this team, he's got medium-high work rate. He's got medium work rate. So, and like, they are both absolute tanks. You know, like they're literal machines. They're so good. Chiellini, obviously very fast, good defending and heading. Company with good defending and heading. Armero in defense, very strong. He's not the best at heading, but he has got almost 80 defending and 91 pace, which is solid. And on the other side, we've got Mika Richards, and again, he's actually incredible. He would suit the centre-back role perfectly. 81 pace, 81 defending, 88 heading. We've got Buffon in goal for chemistry reasons alone. I'm not really a big fan of Buffon, but like I say, chemistry reasons suggest he has to be there. We've got Walcott on the right wing instead of literally any other Arsenal. Well, basically, I need one Arsenal player in centre mid or right mid, so I could have had like, I don't know, Arteta, Wilshere, something like that. But I went for Walcott at right mid, and of course I pack all of these players. They're all first owner packs. Medium work rate, but that blistering pace and decent enough passing for the crosses. And Yaya Toure, man, he is the shit. And a medium-high work rate there for him, and a high for Vidal. Actually breaks this team up to the point where they play as if they were in a 4-1-2-1-2, because Vidal goes a bit forward and Toure sits a bit back, and it works out really well. Now Lulic is at left mid. And I'll explain to you before we get into the gameplay why I've got Lulic at left mid, other than chemistry reasons. So we've got Alexis Sanchez there, high. We've already played 3 games with him, but this is going to be like a new set of 5 games. And Miroslav Klose was 3 games. And it says 3 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. But one of the games we played, it got disconnected straight away, so it didn't really count as a game, but it added to the stats. So the importance of Lulic, guys, is that I play down the right-hand side mainly. So I'll be playing mainly interchanging between Richards, Walcott, and Torre, and then onto Sanchez if the pass is there. But what typically happens with my style of play is I play down the right-hand side, I'll pass it down the wings and through the midfield down the right-hand side, and then I'll cross it in, which means I like to cross it in. I like my left striker to have incredible heading. So obviously Miroslav Klose has 99 heading. I like my right striker to have pace and skills, and obviously Sanchez has pace, shooting, dribbling, and skill moves. And so Lulic, being the only left mid from Lazio, is absolutely vital to this team, because he gives the chemistry to Miroslav Klose where nobody else could. I could play Klose as a right mid and play Kandreva at right mid and play Klose at right striker, but that really doesn't fit the need of my style of play. So we're going to go and play 5 games with this team now, guys. I'm going to show you the goals. Hopefully there are some good ones. If you can leave a like on the video though, that would be awesome. And let's get into the gameplay. Right, guys, as we go into today's gameplay, I want to first of all apologise for the really long intro. I didn't realise I was talking for so long. It's a habit I've got into, and it's a problem, and it's why Ruin a Randomer used to be a thing on my channel. But anyway, this team, as you can see by the screen, I've given it a 5-star rating, 5-star attack, midfield, and defence. The formation I really love. It's the 4-4-2, not the 4-4-2-2, but you can actually play it in either the 4-4-2 or the 4-4-2-2, which is why I put that in there. I've given it 5-star. And the best player for me was Alexis Sanchez, which we'll get into a second. And the team for $2.5 million, I've given it a 3-star value for money, because if you have got the money, it is a really good team for the amount of money that you can pay for it. But there are teams you can build for much cheaper that will play just as well. So, you know, let's not be fools here and try and pretend like this is the best value for money team we're ever going to see. because it's quite simply not. So I won 4 of the 5 games and lost 1 game narrowly in a very, very crazy match. It was actually the final of the Gold Cup that I lost the game 5-4. Like I say, very, very open match. And yeah, so let's talk quickly about the team. So we'll start with the defense as per usual. I'm not a big fan of Serie A teams or Serie A players, especially the defenders. I don't know why. But Buffon and Chiellini were both fantastic, and Armero was brilliant. I think he got 4 assists and a goal in the 5 games, which is just absolutely insane for a left-back. His pace is just rapid, and it saved me so many times, his pace. Richards on the other side did a good job. Vincent Kompany as well. Kompany and Chiellini are a really, really perfect pairing because of their medium attack work rate and for Chiellini high defensive work rate. They sit nice and deep for you, and they're powerhouse defenders. They're so strong, they're so fast, and they got fantastic defensive stats. As we go into the midfield, Lulic was there for chemistry. He actually ended up getting, I think, 4 or 5 assists, maybe 5 assists. And once again, was just really impressed with his gameplay. It's such a shame he doesn't have 4-star skill moves, because I do like to use some of the tricks on the wings. And having Walcott and Lulic, having, you know, basically no 4 or 5-star skillers on the wings, is a bit of a strange one for me. But I did really, really like both of them. And into the midfielders, guys, honestly, Vidal and Touré as a midfield partnership, again, is one of the strongest midfield partnerships you are likely to see. Touré's 83 defending and 84 heading makes him just unreal. On top of that, he's got good pace, good dribbling, good passing, and a decent shot on him. Vidal, more of an attacking-minded midfielder. He has got the high work rate, whereas Touré's got the medium-high work rate. And again, Touré sits in deep and covers Kompany and Chiellini. Vidal's a monster, an absolute monster, and also has good heading and great defending for a midfielder. So in terms of like the back 4 and those 2 midfielders, it's so strong defensively. We then come to the 2 attackers. I was slightly let down with Klose. I played with him when I bought him. I played 8 games with him and scored 22 goals. I think I only scored 2 goals with him in this 5 games. And what was strange was how many times I crossed the ball and Sanchez was the one that headed it. I didn't have Sanchez in the game for headers. I had him in the game for this. 1-2 through balls, pace, and shooting. That's what I had him in the team for. But he seemed to be the guy that was getting the headers time and time again. And I didn't quite understand it. He only has 70 heading. And not only was I disappointed with Klose because he wasn't the one getting the heads, because I crossed it so many times with Theo Walcott. I think Walcott is an issue in the team. I think he's the weakest player, simply because although he's very fast, his passing at 71 isn't quite enough. I like my wingers to have really strong passing, like 80 or more. So if I were to change around something in this team, I would put maybe a different right wing there, except for Arsenal, there's not really many other right wingers that you could put there. I can't really remember who's got informs on that position. But Walcott was a letdown, and crossing to Klose. Klose actually missed some sitters. He missed a couple of headers. He missed a few really easy shots, you know, hit the post and stuff. And I was really shocked with the guy that I've had so much fun with in other games let me down quite a few times in these few games. We've then got Alexis Sanchez, guys. This guy is the real deal. I do believe he scored 8 goals in the 5 games here. And he just causes havoc. He causes so much havoc. Because he has got decent headings, at 70 heading, like that's not bad. When I play with Aubameyang, he scores crazy amounts of goals with his heading. He has 72 heading, if I remember correctly. And Ibarbo, another one with 72 heading, who scores crazy amounts of goals with their heads. Sanchez is no different to that. And what's crazy is, in the first half of the video, I spoke about how I typically go down the right-hand side. I spent most of this game going down the left-hand side, which was crazy. I was crossing it into Sanchez quite a lot. And with his pace, dribbling, shooting, and 4-star skill moves, he is a terror and by far and away the best team. Definitely invest in him, guys, if you can afford him. I think he is absolutely fantastic as a striker. This is going to be the end of the video, though, guys, so thank you for watching. Leave a like rating if you can. It would be awesome if we could get this up to 5,000 likes. Well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace! Munich badges, you know, that whole hexagon with, you know, around the outside of the card there, just fading out. It looks really fresh, really clean. The name on the top with the value, sorry, the position and the rating of the card, and then the chemistry style, of course, in the middle of